Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the Pump Room, and this week we're going to be talking about Tarquins Gin. Hello, my name's Cressie, welcome to the Pump Room. There's some gin. Woo! So, as you can see, I have 3 gins in front of me. I have the dry, the blood orange gin, because you know, we're super fancy and we like to flavour our gins now. Gin is just flavoured vodka. And my favourite, the navy strength. So, Tarquins Gin, origin story, a little bit of a small one. So this stuff started in 2012 with the owner, he's not dead, Tarquin, surprise. He found himself at a desk job in the city, which he, I'm guessing, hated. Found himself at a loose end and armed with a briefcase and a 0.7 litre pot still, went back to the west coast. That's Cornwall, right? Yeah, okay, cool. Cornwall. He went to Cornwall, where this gin was crafted on the wild Cornish coast. Are Cornish people wild?
Oh yeah!
Oh, okay. Well, have you met any Cornish people? Let me know. Apparently you're wild. So it started there, and now 10 years later, we are here. So where are we going to start? I think we should start with the blood orange gin. Smells like gin, smells orangey. For me, my favourite drink at the moment is a Highball, which is pretty much like whiskey and soda, but we're going to do that with gin. So, blood orange gin, let's do a Highball. It's super easy, you can make this like everywhere. And we're going to need a Highball glass. Start with our glass, 50 mils of gin. The blood orange gin. With some soda, super fancy soda, Tesco's own brand babes. It's fizzy water in it. And then we've got a garnish with an orange. Ta-da! We're gonna garnish with an orange. With our lovely orange wedge. Cress, that's a pepper. I'm on a budget here.
Cress, we're filming. We're filming.
So, next drink, Martini. I like mine really, really dry. To be honest, I like mine without vermouth. But like, whatever, I'm gonna put a little bit in. I'm gonna put 10 mils of vermouth in. 75 mils of navy strength gin. So, this is a mixing glass. The thing about mixing glasses is you can kind of use anything just as long as you can mix in them. You need to ice up the Martini glass. It's really important that if you are serving a cold drink, it needs to go in a cold glass. Anyway, bar spoon. Long spoon found in a bar. The higher you pour your Martini, the more successful you become in this industry. Woo. And then we're going to garnish it with the correct garnish. A lemon twist. Take your bloody olives and stick them up your... So, you're going to get your Bowie knife, which every bar has. Just carve a nice little twist. And then we're going to make the twist look a bit fancy because we real fancy, but not when I fart. So, zest your Martini as if it's a delicate flower. That's really good. It's delicious. To be honest, the best way to find out if a gin or a vodka can stand a drink or actually stand up is if you make a Martini with. So the Martini, there's 2 places that kind of coined the origin of the Martini. One of them is Duke's, which is my favourite spot for Martini, and the other one is Scott's on Mount Street in Mayfair, which has been around forever. 2 great places for Martini. Obviously, you can go to the Connaught as well, also by Mount Street. Or you can go to Sexy Coast and get a great Martini from some really tall bartenders. Everyone's really tall there. You know how I got hired. Anyway, Martini correctly. So, this brings us to the dry gin. This lovely Cornish dry gin, not London dry. I see what you did there. It's Orange Blossom. That sounds like a stripper's name. Smells like gin. Does it taste like... Yeah, it tastes like gin.
Yay!
And it does taste like orange blossom. So I'm not going to argue with that. So what drinks can we make with gin? So we have a martini, we have a highball, 2 really basic drinks. Let's make a bee's knees. Bee's knees, super easy. Think of it as like a gin daiquiri, except you use lemon instead of lime, and honey instead of sugar, and gin instead of rum. Same kind of ethos. So you will need shakers. If you don't have shakers, use your hands. So after all these years of like making bee's knees, how does this taste? You know what? That's probably one of the best ones I've ever made. And when it comes to these drinks, fresh ingredients are really important. Always you try and use fresh and also high quality ingredients. So I'd definitely say that this hits the benchmark for me. I also really like the bottle. I like how they dip it in wax. It makes it seem like regal and shit. I can be regal. That's that. And I'm in a boiler suit and I'm boiling, but at least I have martinis. This is a lovely combination. Who needs women when you have drinks? I'm still on Tinder. Call me. Call me anything. You can call me anything. Like, oh my god, don't even talk to me. Like, just because you've just turned 18. I am an established bar person. Anyway guys, thank you so much for joining us to the Pump Room. We will see you next month. What do I think of this? Banging stuff. Thank you so much for sending us this. Absolutely delicious. Thank you to Elliot from Tarquins. See you soon. Drink gin. Just drink. Buy me a drink. Buy me a drink. Give me a drink. I'm so lonely. Hi.